What's up, guys? Welcome to Talk Wrestling here on youtube.com/NoDQCW, and of course your premier wrestling website for all your information, NoDQ.com. Thank you guys for watching as you do each and every week. Thank you for the support. Thank you, of course, for the subscriptions. That subscriber count just keeps rising and rising. I love it. Getting close to that 20,000 mark. Love it. Good times. Let's see what today's questions bring me today. This is from James in Seattle. Hey, Jeff, am I the only one that thinks Randy Orton is overrated? I like to call him Randy Boreton. Headlock, same facial expressions, monotone voice, and so forth. Your thoughts? I actually like Randy. I don't think he's overrated at all. I think Randy is very good. I think Randy is the world champion, for a reason. I think that Randy is one of the top guys in the world right now. He sounds somewhat monotone, I think, but I think that's just part of the gimmick. I think that's part of his appeal. I think, and you might not like it yourself, James, but I happen to like Randy Orton's character. I've liked Randy Orton's character for a long time. I'm one of the few that has in my little circle. People have come around since he's become a babyface, but for the most part, I've been one of the few that's actually liked him. So. We heard a lot of stories in the old days about him being a douche and being, scrapping in people's hats and bags and things like that, but he's really come around. I think he's really turned the corner and really gotten a lot better as far as appealing to the fans, appealing to the masses, and I happen to like Randy, so I disagree with your opinion on Randy Boreton. This is from Hero7850 in Northern Ireland. Greetings from across the pond. Hey, Jeff, I just want to know what do you think the best wrestling gimmick of all time is? In my opinion, it's Muhammad Hassan, who I think is the greatest heel WWE ever created. The greatest gimmick of all time is the Undertaker. There's no question about that. That gimmick has stood the test of time over the last 21 years. That gimmick has lived on and been reincarnated and reinvented and redesigned, and Undertaker has just stood, like I said, stood the test of time. Undertaker is the best gimmick of all time. As far as Muhammad Hassan being the best heel, I gotta disagree with that completely. I think the best heel WWE ever created was probably either the Iron Sheik, which was great. Roddy Piper was a great heel. You had Macho Man Savage when he was a heel. You had The Rock when he was a heel. You had Triple H as one of the greatest heels of all time, if not the greatest. So many guys to choose from there. But Muhammad Hassan would have been great if the gimmick had lasted longer, I think. But it didn't last very long, so I don't think he can be considered the greatest heel of all time. This is from Bulldozer Bill. What is the most embarrassing indie promotion in the country, excuse me. Hell, I haven't been to a whole lot of embarrassing indie promotions. So I don't really have an answer for that, and I think that the promotion that let Scott Hall perform drunk was pretty embarrassing. I don't know what the name of that company is, but that's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows out here. I haven't been to a lot of shows across the country, but from what I've seen of indie promotions, they tend to either hit or miss. They're either really good or they're really bad. And I haven't been to a whole lot of bad ones, thank goodness. I've been to a couple. I'm not going to name names because that's just rude. But, the most embarrassing, I think the promotion that let Scott Hall perform drunk is definitely got to be at the top of the list. There's no doubt about that. That's pretty friggin' embarrassing. But what do you guys think out there? You've been to indie shows, I'm sure, out there in TV land. Talk Wrestling, TW land, not TV land. What's the most embarrassing promotion you've ever seen? What do you think about that? What do you think about the great gimmicks of all time? Am I right? Is Undertaker the greatest gimmick of all time? If not, what do you think? And what do you think of Randy Orton? Is he overrated or is he in a spot that he deserves? Let me know, and we'll see you next time.